Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Friday, the 18th of December, comes to you from London, and we're 1 week away from Christmas Day, of course. And we see quite a bit of red on the screen, so markets are fairly mixed. Asia, especially looking lower, and we start by looking at the dollar. Big down week on the weekly chart here, that red candle showing there. Remembering this is my weekly long term, daily medium term, and 60-minute short term. So we're seeing the daily trend, 5 candles matching the week, and then the 60-minute chart. Targets lower, that's where we're heading for. Dollar weakness is very much the theme. That means, of course, that the euro is strong. We talked about this many times. The run, the sideways move, the next move up, and the rule of thumb is that that move there will give us an equivalent move out of the pattern. So euro has further to run as indicated by the targets. It's looking at sterling, we're sitting at 135.42 against the dollar, just falling back a little bit this morning on news that Brexit talks are not going so well. So we're seeing currencies seesaw. That's very true of the euro dollar, where we've seen in the last 24 hours just that fall away. As well. Bitcoin's still holding that $23,000 level, so looking very strong. A massive week showing up on the weekly chart, so that's really significant. The S&P 500 was up in line with the futures, up just over 0.5%, and the Nasdaq also pushing higher, so that's looking good as well. The Dow up 0.5%. The futures are slightly lower today, but we'd call that a flat opening. So hard to call the market. Looks like we'll lock the week having risen, so that's quite key. And we're seeing the Nasdaq E-mini also flat. The VIX volatility is up 0.33%, sitting at 22. No real concerns here for the fear index. Remember, the lower we are, the lower the fear factor. So we are in bearish trends on the medium and short-term chart, indicating that the fear factor is not with us at the moment. The DAX in Germany is up slightly. The CAC 40 is flat, so we are just seeing that down slightly today, but not enough to cause any percentage change. We're down 0.22 points, so virtually unchanged. Japan was little changed as well overnight, up only a point, so no big changes there. The Hang Seng was down 0.2%. China was down 0.3%. The Sensex, which has been really strong, was down 0.02%, so little change there. The Aussie market, on the other hand, was quite a bit lower, down 1.2%. Gold is down 0.3% this morning, but holding the bull trend short term. Medium term, we've still got work to do. We found support around that 1765 level on the long term chart, and we have activated this new upside target to 2040, some 8% higher. So $2,040 is the target. Silver sitting above $25 still. 23 is really the support level. Back into bullish territory on the medium term chart, bullish on all 3 time frames, and an upside target 10% higher there. And if we look at copper, that was up 0.8%, surging ahead, the industrial metal, and so that's looking good. US 10-year yields stronger at 0.94%, so we are just edging higher. It looks like a matter of time before we'll be at 1%. We've got lots of upside targets suggesting we go much higher than 1%. So it does suggest US interest rates will close higher. Looking at the energy mix this morning, quite a lot of red on the screen. So Brent crude is down slightly. We're down 0.2% there. If we look at WTI, we're also just down slightly. US nat gas holding on at $2.68. So that's quite key. Emissions just falling back to 31.27, down 2% this morning, but the trend very much in train. Don't be surprised to see support becoming resistance. So what was a support level then becoming what was a resistance level becoming support. Looking at gas, we're down 3.6% on TTF. Of course, we've had an incredible run in the gas market, so we shouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a retracement there. And German power also just pulling back, having had a very strong run. Again, we might well see that resistance level becoming support. We do have some downside targets on the 1 minute chart, so that's if you're trading German power, you need to watch those. Looking at the Nordic markets, we're falling out of the range here on the Nordic markets, so that's not good on the cow. And on the quarterly, we're not quite yet out of the range, but we have met this downside target and we've exceeded it, which is bearish price action. And last of all, UK power, it's had a good week, but it looks like it's just coming back off a top there at 48.80. That's it for today. Until Monday, have a great weekend. Happy charting. See you then.